Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. So today I'm going to show you how to make this GFX. So this is my first time doing a voiceover, so there might be a lot of mistakes, but don't mind that. I hope you enjoy this video, and we just hit 30 subscribers and we just got 70 followers on TikTok. So I hope you guys like this video, and please like and subscribe. Hey guys, so today I'm going to be showing you how to make a GFX. So first you need to download Roblox Studio and then click on base plate. Now you want to load your character for the GFX. So how to get that? You have to go to plugins and load character, and how to install it, you need to click on models and then plugins. Now you need to type in load character. This is free, so don't worry about Robux or anything. So you need to install it. I already have it installed, so I don't need to do anything. Now you want to load your character, so all you have to do is type in your user and then click spawn at origin, and then click the blue button that says spawn or 6. I already have my character, so I'm just gonna paste mine. I'm just gonna move so I can see my character better. So now you wanna export it to your files. So all you have to do is right click your character and then click export selection. So now I'm gonna name my file. I'm just gonna name it me because the character is me, so you can name yours anything you want. Now you want to get everything from your head and all your accessories. So just highlight that and then right click again and then click export selection and then just name it your head or something because it's your head. Now I'm going to pick my room. So I'm going to pick an aesthetic room because I want the background to be aesthetic and stuff. So I'm going to go to models and type in aesthetic, and then it should search up some aesthetic rooms. So I'm just going to scroll down to see which one I like. And I think I like the first one. So I'm going to just click on it. So now I'm going to move the room behind my GFX character. So go to home and then go to move, and then after just push the arrows. So I'm just going to move it behind my character because it's just easier that way instead of being on top of your character. I'm just going to remove the left wall so it's easier to take the picture for the GFX. You'll see why later. So now I'm just going to speed it so you don't have to see me struggling and trying to find the wall. I'm going to right click and then go on export selection. I'm going to name this aesthetic room. Then after I'm going to save it. And then now I'm going to go to Blender. I'll leave a link in the description. Next, you want to download this woman rig. It makes everything easier to make a GFX. So I'll leave a link in the description. So next, you want to go back into Blender, and then you just want to go to File, and then after go to Open. Find where you saved the woman rig, and just open it up like what I'm doing right now. So now it should pop up a purple Roblox character, and just left click on the right arm and go in the corner like what I'm doing right now, and then now go to shader editor and now do what I'm doing and just find your character's clothes or texture. Now you need to move closer to your character so it's easier to make the poses and stuff. To move, you need to go to shift and the thing on top of tab. So move close to the head, and you want to delete the head because you don't need any of the parts of it. Just left click and then click X on your keyboard to delete. So just delete everything that's a part of the head. Just delete it and I'll speed this up. Next, you want to import your head that we did earlier. So just go to import, go to wavefront, OBJ, and find where you put the head. I just named mine head so it would be easy to find. So just import it, and now it's there. So now you want to go to edit, and then now you want to go to search operator, and then type in set origin. And now you just want to click on it, then go to set to geometry, and now you just want to go to rotate and just rotate it to where your body is. Now I'm gonna move my head to make it look more natural and just better. So next, after, I'm gonna go back to Roblox Studio. I'm going back to Roblox Studio because I want like a little accessory, like an ice cream cone, or you could do like a stuffed animal or something. So now I'm just gonna go back to Roblox Studio and then go to base plate again. I'm just gonna wait for it to load. Now that you're in base plate, I'm just gonna search up ice cream because that's gonna be my prop for this GFX. You can do whatever you want, like a stuffed animal or some glasses or something. So you want to do what you did in the bed for the character. Just right click and then go to export selection and then save it and name it whatever you want. I was supposed to do this in the first part, but I forgot. Now I just remember. So sorry about that. Now go back to Blender, go to a file, and go to import, and go to wavefront, and now find your room because I'm gonna do the room first, and then after I'm gonna put in the ice cream. It's just easier that way. So I'm gonna find where I put the room. I'm just gonna click on it and go to import, and then it's gonna load and then go in. Next, you want to move your character into the bedroom. So you want to left click on the circle thing at the bottom where the feet are, and left click on the head to move it. So now you just want to move it in the bedroom. I'm going to put my character on the bed. You can put yours in a chair or something. Now I'm going to move the legs. So I'm just going to move it so it's not standing on the bed. So what you want to do first is make sure that it's on pose mode. It's at the bottom. And then just click on pose mode. If it's not there, just click on it. Mine was already there, so now I'm gonna move the legs so it's like sitting straight on the bed. And after I'm gonna move the knees because who sits like that? Now that the legs are all straight down, I'm gonna left click on the circle and the head and then move it down so it's not floating in the air. So now I'm just gonna move it down and position it wherever I want it to be. So I'm just gonna move it down and then just gonna put it where I want it to be. Now that I have the position I want, I'm gonna bend the legs so it looks more natural and less weird looking. So I'm just gonna bend the knee with rotation, and then after I'm gonna bend it again so it doesn't look like this, because that kind of looks awkward and weird. So I'm just gonna move it up again. I'm gonna move it like that. Now I'm gonna do the other leg, but not as bent as this one. So I'm just gonna do that, and you guys can watch. This is my first voiceover, so I'm so sorry that it's so bad. I don't really know what to say or anything because this is my first voiceover that I ever done. So anyways, let's just get back to the video. So now I'm gonna move the arm. So I'm just gonna move it on the knee. So I'm just gonna like move it to however I want it to move. Just gonna put it on the knee because why not? You can do any position you want, like making her say hi or doing like a shy position or something like that. So now that I have the position, I'm just gonna move the camera. Then now I'm gonna just bend the arm so it's not like all the way straight, because that's kind of weird and doesn't really look that realistic. So now I'm just gonna move the wrist like a little bent. So now I'm going to import the ice cream so it can be in the other hand. But first I'm gonna fix the arm a little bit so it looks better because I don't really like it. So now go to File, Import, and Wavefront like you did before, and then find where you put the ice cream and just import it like you did before. And now find your ice cream. So mine's all the way over there for some reason. So I'm just gonna go to Edit, then the search thing, and then go to Set Origin, and then Set to Geometry. So now I'm just gonna move the ice cream to where my person is. Now that I have my ice cream, I'm gonna move the arm. So I'm just gonna move it so my character is like almost eating the ice cream but not fully. So I'm just gonna move it and then bend the arm so it's not straight again. So I'm just gonna position it however I want, and you can do whatever you want. I positioned the arm to how I want it, so now I'm gonna move the ice cream into the hand so there's not floating ice cream somewhere. So I'm just gonna move it like into the hand. Now that I have it, I'm gonna rotate it so it's not like fully straight on in the hand because that kind of looks weird. So now I'm just gonna rotate it to make it look perfect. Right now I'm gonna scale the ice cream to make it a little bit smaller because it's a little bit too big for my liking. So now I'm just gonna move it back up again. So I'm gonna move the head now to like make it like face the ice cream a little bit more. I'm also gonna move the head a little bit more because it looks like my character has no neck and that kind of looks weird. So I just moved it. You don't have to move it if you like. So I'm just gonna move this leg a little bit because it's kind of like into the blanket. So I'm just gonna move it however I like it. So yeah, I think I like that. So I'm just gonna keep it like that. Now you want to add lighting. This is an important part or else your GFX is gonna look so dark. So now you want to go to the bottom and it should say add, and click on add, and then go to light and then sun. So now you want to go to shift thing to move, and then after move the sun, I'm gonna move mine near the window to make it look more GFXy or whatever. So I'm gonna move it up. So after I have the position, I'm going to rotate it because like you see that sun thing, the yellow thing. You want to move that to make it pointing to your character. So I'm just gonna make it so the sun is like pointing directly at my character. And you guys should do that too. So now that I have that, you want to go to the corner right there. Just do what I'm doing. Like, go to the corner, that circle thing. So this is what it's going to look like rendered. As you can see, I have no hair, and this is probably what's going to happen to you too. So I'm just going to click on the head and go to the world thing, and go to alpha, and then go to the circle thing right next to it, and scroll up, and go to image. And then after, now you should have hair. And this happened to the ice cream cone too, but I forgot to do the alpha thing. So like at the end, mine's not gonna have an ice cream cone, but it's gonna have ice cream, which is kind of weird. So now I'm gonna go back to where I was before that snowball. So I'm gonna click on the light and then go back to render. So as you can see, I don't really like it that much because it's so dark. So as you can see on the side, you can change the strength. And I'm gonna change that to like 5 right now. So now it looks like that. I'm just gonna play around and adjust it to however I like it. And you can also adjust it to however you like it because it's gonna be your GFX. So I'm also gonna move it a little bit because I'm playing around with it to see what I like and what I don't like. So as you can see, it's still a little bit dark. So I'm going to add another light. So I'm going to go back to the white snowball. And then now I'm going to go to add, then go to light, and go to point. I accidentally clicked spot by accident, so I'm sorry about that. So I'm going to move it right next to my character. And I'm going to keep on moving it. And I forgot to tell you guys this, to like move the camera, you need to click the arrow buttons or YASD to move it, like to see and stuff. So now I'm just gonna put the light right there. And then after I'm gonna move the power and the size. And I'm gonna go back to the render circle and see how it looks like. And that looks horrible. So I'm gonna change it and like move it around and stuff. So I'm gonna move it and I'm also gonna change the size, like 10 times bigger. So I think I like that, but I'm still gonna like make some changes to make it better because you always want your GFX to look like really good. So I'm gonna change the strength a little bit. So now I think it's going to look really good, and it does. I'm still gonna change the strength a little bit. So I think this is perfect. So now you want to render it and go to the top and then render. But first you need to add a camera and I forgot to do that. So now go back to add and then go to camera and click on it. And then go to view and go to camera and go to active camera and do the shift thing to move. And as you can see, it's really like hard to see stuff because we're in the rendered thing. So I'm just gonna change that back to the snowball so it's easier to see stuff. So now it's all smooth and it's easier to see and move it and stuff. So now I'm just gonna move the camera where I want the picture to be. So I'm gonna zoom it a little bit out. So this is why I wanted to delete the wall, so I can go further out, because with the wall you can't really do that. So I think I like that. So click render on the top and then do render image, and now it's gonna render. It takes quite a while to render, so yeah, it took mine like a lot of time, but you just have to wait. So you can see that the cone of the ice cream is transparent. So I forgot to do the alpha and image texture thing. So just do that if this happens to you again. So yeah. So now that it's done rendering, just click on image and save as. So now just click save, and then now it should be in your files, and then you can do anything you want with the GFX. So this is the end of the video. So bye. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you like this video and subscribe to us. This took a very long time with the voiceover, and I'm sorry that it's so bad, but if this was helpful, please subscribe. We just started and we're hoping to hit 100K soon. I mean 100, not 100K. But anyways, same thing, bye.